us when you get here. Just come up when you get here. We're in the press box. The football press box. You know, the football field. And okay, no, you okay. We're good. See you in a sec. Why am I hearing you through here? Hold on. Say it again. Posted it on Twitter. Mute yourself. Make sure I'm not getting hello. I get feedback on your, so just make sure when you're not talking. Still logged into Facebook. Set up. You have one person watching. live net. Welcome into Paul B. Cox Stadium on the campus of DeSales High School. We are getting ready for some senior day action between the DeSales Colts and the CEC Cougars in some baseball. This will be a matchup between the Colts, who are sitting at a 7-8 record, coming off of 2 wins against Doss and Manual, and CEC sitting at a 13-6 record that are on a 4-game winning streak, including their latest win against Fairdale. Brennan, I'm here with Brennan Martin, senior at DeSales High School. How are we feeling about today's matchup?
I'm excited. It's senior night. All the boys are here. I'm excited. We got some good baseball game, beautiful weather. Could not be better weather, about 80 degrees. And I'm solid. Looks like the wind's blowing straight out. I'm calling a home run. Calling it now. Home run. Senior night, home
Now
run.
we are up here in the football press box. We have what the definition of a bird's eye view of today's game. We're about as far away and about as high as you can get here at DeSales High School. So if we hit a home run, not likely to be getting to us. We're about 500 feet away from home plate.
Yeah, maybe if Aaron Judge pinch hits, maybe, but I don't think that will be happening. So probably not.
So we'll go ahead and go through the lineups so you can follow along. Starting off with the CEC Cougars, we will have number 11, Ethan Hicks, playing second base, leading them off. Number 20, Elliot Callahan, playing catcher. We have Terrell Hike, number 14, who will be in center field. Number 9, Caleb Collins, who will be at third base. Number 6, Matthew Wattenberger will be the designated hitter tonight. Number 5, Josh Geeds will be our starting pitcher and batting sixth. Number 15, Sam McCall will be at first base. Number 13, James Benningfield will be in left field. And number 3, Jack Potter will be in right field tonight. And we will have number 6... I'm sorry. We'll have number 1, Stephen Bevan, not hitting, but will be playing shortstop tonight. I have not had the best scouting report on the CEC Cougars. However, I have heard that their pitcher, Geeds, number 5, might be a 6'6" lefty. Any experience going against 6'6" lefties in the box?
No, not a whole lot. No, in my baseball career, maybe a couple times. Probably not 6'6", but I saw him warming up in the bullpen. Look solid. I'm not gonna lie, look solid. But I feel like the Colts just have to stay composed. You know what I mean? Like, just have good ABs. You know what I mean? Don't try to go up there doing too much. Just play the game. Let the game come to you, and I think they'll be fine. I think that's kind of what they did last night. I heard it was their best hitting performance last night. So definitely some good momentum coming into today's game.
Absolutely. Last night was a 15-5 win over in-city rival DuPont Manual, including a 3-for-4 performance from our starting pitcher today, Landon Pund, including a triple. So hopefully he can continue a hot bat here this evening. On to the Colts lineup, starting at shortstop. Number 1, Harrison Hook will be leading us off. Number 17, Jackson Wallace will be in left field. Number 13, Landon Pund will be your starting pitcher. Number 20, Luke Thompson will be at third base and batting in the cleanup spot. Number 22, Tristan Petit, am I saying that correctly? Tristan Petit will be at catching. Number 11, Matt Mulhall will be at third base. Number 10, Owen Nutter will be in right field. Number 23, Bryson Baker at second base. And number 14, Trey Benoit in center field. We will not have a designated hitter to start off this game because Landon Pund, who will be starting pitching for the Colts, will also be leading the Colts in batting average, so that he will be at the plate to start the game off. We're going to take a quick break as the national anthem is playing. And we are just about ready for our first pitch. And also joining us in the press box is senior Kingston Merritt. Kingston, you are not necessarily known as a baseball savant. How are you feel getting ready to watch this 9-inning baseball game? 7-inning baseball game. My apologies.
7 innings. You know, I'm a little nervous, honestly, but it's my first time being up here, as y'all may know. But I got a lot of stories to tell about the guys, the seniors here that we celebrating, and I'm trying to pick up more of my knowledge and get better on this baseball.
Apologies if you did not hear that. We are working on some audio issues. All right. We'll be right back.
Is it like too loud?
Getting ready for the first pitch. Landon Pund will be taking the mound. In his most recent pitching performance, this is only his second start of the year. He went 3.1 innings, allowing 2 earned runs, 3 runs total, 4 hits, and walked 3 batters. Let's see how he does facing off against Hicks, number 11, the starting second baseman for the CEC Cougars. Landon Pund sets, long leg kick, and the first pitch hit right to Harrison Hook at shortstop across the diamond. 1 pitch, 1 away. That's a quick way to start the game.
Yeah, that was just simple play there to the 6 hole. Good play there by Harrison.
That bounce off the turf field can really get on you. It's a quick bounce. It's not like playing on dirt and grass. Got to get used to it on that turf field. Up next is number 20, Callahan, the catcher. Landon Pund deals and a fastball inside for ball 1. You all can just talk whenever. 1-0 count. Landon Pund from the windup. Ball just low. Staying with the fastball.
Matt, that looked a
little strike-ish.
We're learning this umps. Strike zone a little bit, but also keep in mind we are 500 feet away from home plate, so take our opinions with a grain of salt. Long leg kick. And an inside strike with looked like a 2-seam fastball.
Yeah, it looked like that might have just caught inside corner of the plate there. It's a hard pitch to hit. I mean, that runs up on the hitter, especially a righty there.
Ball in the dirt low for a 3-1 count.
Well, this guy, Landon Pund, he's just getting warmed up, honestly. He's a big guy, big hitter, big pitcher. He's been doing it for a long time.
Hitters count. Hit to the second baseman, Bryson Baker. Over to Thompson for out number 2.
They make it look so easy, so simple. The chemistry's just down.
Bryson Baker and Thompson and Harrison Hook, the player, the shortstop that made the first out, all seniors on this senior day. So it's been an all-senior first inning for the Colts so far. Number 14, Hike, the center fielder, up for the Cougars. Pund with the long leg kick. Off speed, in there for a strike. That was a beautiful little slider or curveball. I should have asked him what his pitch repertoire was before this game. A little slider in there on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Foul ball back to the stands.
Hopefully Landon can get it done here in this next pitch. That would be what, like about a 10 to 12 pitch inning. I'm not counting, but
I could be counting, but I am
really solid first inning here by Landon. Let's see what he does here.
0-2 pitch, opportunity to waste one or to get a 3-pitch strikeout right down the middle for a 3-pitch strikeout to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Landon Pund and the Colts. We will head to the bottom of the inning right after this.
Looks very comfortable out.
Welcome back to DeSales High School, where the Colts have gone 3 up, 3 down in the top of the inning and will try to score one here in the bottom of the first inning. Just as a announcer note here, I have not confirmed how to pronounce the pitcher's name, and I will be saying his name a lot. So we up here in the booth are going to go with number 5, Geeds, at pitcher. If his family is listening and I am pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize. Up first is Harrison Hook, batting .378 on the season. First pitch in there for a strike on the outside. Didn't look like he was swinging at all on that one.
Yeah, no. Hopefully we're going to see him attack here. Hopefully he gets another pitch here. It's attackable. Outside.
Off speed on the outside. Almost in the opposite batter's box. So have a 1-1 count to Harrison Hook.
It's going to be a
fly ball into foul territory in left field and out of play. Not too far off from being a nice play there by the left fielder.
Yeah, just ran out of room over there. It's not super tight in left field, but it kind of gets tight the longer you go down the line.
Harrison Hook coming off of a 2-for-4 day against Manual, in which he had 2 stolen bases. He leads the team in stolen bases with 15 steals on 17 attempts. That is high efficiency. Grounder, the third baseman, and he airmails it.
Oh yeah, he might.
Harrison Hook advances to second base on the error by Collins. Overthrew the first baseman. Looks like he thought Wimby was over there covering first base.
Even if Wimby was over there, I don't know if he could have gotten that one. I feel like if BG was over there on first base, he could have made a play on that.
Just to let the announcers know, we will be making several Kentucky basketball references to the chagrin of Kingston Merritt.
With a little bit of exception of Florida Gators.
So still no hits for the Colts as Hook is on via error, but they will have runner on second and a dangerous runner at that, as Harrison Hook stole third yesterday against Manual. Up to bat is Jackson Wallace as he takes ball 1 outside, lays down the bunt to the first base side. First baseman McCall covers it, throws it to second baseman Hicks, barely getting the out there, but does advance Hook to third on the sacrifice bunt. Well played there by Jackson Wallace.
Yeah, Harrison also had a really good jump there. Probably would have been well, I guess he was laying down a bunt, but good little execution there by both Hook and Wallace.
So now we have Layden Colts' best hitter, hitting a whopping .515 on the year. Coming off of a 3-for-4 game against Manual, he has 7 extra base hits in just 33 at-bats so far this season. He is, I checked this morning, top 25 in the state in batting average. So great.
Little 2-0 count here. Should be looking for a fastball here. Let's see what he can do.
Landon swings through what looks like an off-speed on the outside corner. We have a 2-1 count.
Still a hitter's count here.
Geeds has been changing up speeds a lot over there at the mound. Bouncer to third base, the rolls just fell. That stayed fair. That definitely would have scored Harrison Hook from third. So a 2-2 count. What should Landon's approach be here with a runner on third with just 1 out?
I would say stay pretty short. Just try to put the ball in play, and hopefully Harrison's a solid base runner, can score him. I'll just try to put the ball in play. That's exactly what Landon does, and that's in the gap.
Fastball right down the middle. Landon Punt knows to do with that. Hits a line drive to left center gap. He is rounding for third. He will get there with a slide. What a beautiful piece of hitting by Landon Punt, pulling a ball to the left center gap all the way to the fence with that quick turf. That scores Harrison Hook. So the Colts take
another triple for Landon.
That is
Landon Punt's 4th triple of the year so far. Not too shabby. What an excellent play by Landon Punt. I have a personal story here. In PE class that we have at DeSales, I actually tried to race one of our multiple baseball players from second to home And I've got to say, these guys are major fast. They work on their craft every day.
Looks like we have a pinch runner in for the pitcher, Landon Pund. I apologize. I am too far away to get a number on there. It does look like number 9, Colton Glasscock, a sophomore. Up to bat is Tristan Thompson. Not Tristan Thompson. Up to bat is I don't know where my mind is. Luke Thompson, the first baseman. He has a 1-1 count after fouling back an off-speed pitch.
Big shout out to Luke last night going yard. Heard it was an absolute tank, like into the trees at Derby City Field where Spalding plays at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where Spalding plays at. It was like I think that's where Manual plays at. That's their home field, but that's also shares with Spalding. But heard it was an absolute moonshot.
Thompson swings on a strike 2 pitch down in the dirt. They go to 1 to get him out, but Colton Glasscock with the heads-up base running scores on the RBI strikeout. Not many times you see an RBI strikeout in baseball. So a strikeout swinging by Luke Thompson, but it's a productive strikeout as he tries to score, or tries to advance on the ball in the dirt. Colton Glasscock took full advantage scoring on that one. Fly ball here by Tristan Petit into foul territory. The second baseman goes over to make the catch in right behind first base, and that will do it for the first inning. We will be going to break. The Colts score 2 runs and take a 2-0 lead into the second inning. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the top of the second inning as Landon Pund, coming off a 9-pitch, 3-up, 3-down first, will try to continue a hot start. And with the first pitch, hits Wattenberger, the designated hitter. So if you're going to hit a batter, might as well do it on the first pitch. Not get too deep.
Yeah, looks like that just got a little bit away from there.
That was a fastball that hit Wattenberger in the shoulder. He will take first base.
And probably feel that one tomorrow. Probably.
Up next is Deeds, the pitcher, a lefty. Low for ball 1 here. Without the scouting report for CEC, this could be a situation with the lefty up to take a base. But I don't know if they are the aggressive stealing type. They may not need it as Pun goes 2-0 with an outside fastball. Pun really needs to
Pun really needs to find the zone here.
I feel like if I had a scouting report for DeSales, I'd be a little bit afraid to steal on Tristan. From knowing what I've seen, he throws out a lot of people stealing second.
Tristan Petit, the senior catcher
for
DeSales. Punned with
Punned with a
strike right
down the middle.
Gets
Geeds swinging through.
2-1 count.
2-1 count.
Looks
Probably going to see
first on the stretch.
another fastball here. Maybe
Looks like
not.
a little bit of
A little bit of an off speed.
early release
point. So an outside pitch. A 3-1 count. Runner on first is an advantage Cougars.
Yeah.
Pun comes
to the stretch.
Delivers.
And a
line
drive to center field.
Trey
Benoit with the catch.
Almost right to him.
Easy.
One
out
for the Colts. As Geeds
flies out to center field.
Geeds just couldn't help himself out there, but he barreled that one up pretty good. Just hit straight to center, so a little bit tough.
Baseball's one
of those sports you can
hit the ball about as hard as you can.
Still can be an out if you don't hit to the right place.
McCall, the first baseman for the Cougars, is up. Also a lefty. Will be facing the right-handed Landon Punt. Outside fastball for ball one.
I want to ask you guys, I might not know, but not myself, but would you guys say that it would be easier to throw against a right-handed pitcher, being a lefty yourself?
Traditionally, if you're a hitter, you want to bat against the opposite hand of you because you'll be able to see the ball for longer. But there are plenty of examples of players that
do better against
the same-handed pitcher.
2-1 count, McCall.
Yeah, me being a lefty myself, I usually would prefer a right-handed pitcher about every day of the week. But lefties, depending on how they release it and their release point,
Low strike.
if they had a tricky release point, it could be pretty difficult to pick it up. But if it was a pretty normal release point, it's not too bad. But righties kind of have the short hand of the stick, with most pitchers being right-handed.
2-2 count. Pun delivers. And a fly ball to the left center gap. Jackson Wallace with the catch. And no advancement. Two outs. Runner on first for the Cougars.
These guys are looking very comfortable, very excited to be out here, and I love to see that.
The Cougars are getting to the ball. But so far, they have hit it directly at or near the Colts defense. Benningfield, the left fielder, up for the Cougars in the 8th spot, looking to get a rally going to score their runner from first.
Really like what I've seen here from Landon. He hit the first batter of the inning, on the first pitch, but has definitely battled back and hopefully going to get into bottom of the second with no hits.
Absolutely.
Hopefully this didn't jinx them, but I think we're good.
It's looking very good.
1-1 count. Pund induced 2 ground outs to start the first inning and 2 flyouts here in the second inning. Again, these Cougars are barreling him up a little bit, but not finding the gaps in the defense. High ball, 2-1 count. Pun from the stretch. Checks first base, comes set. Ball outside, 3-1 count to Benningfield, the 8-hole hitter for the Cougars. This is one where you definitely don't want to get back to the top of the lineup. You need to take care of this second inning here in the next 2 batters at least. Fly ball, looks like it's going to stay in the infield. Thompson calls it over at first. And the inning is over. At least that half inning.
This guy Pun is making it look very exciting.
Yeah, just battle back after hitting the first batter of the inning. Just loving what I'm seeing. Just a lot of easy outs here for Landon on the mound.
Colts 2, Cougars nothing. We will head to the bottom of the second right after this. Welcome back to DeSales High School. Matt Mulhall in the 6th hole, up to bat in the bottom of the 2nd for the Colts. Takes a ball outside. Start off with a 1-1 count, or 1-0 count. Apologies. Matt Mulhall on the season batting 194, but with 6 walks so far this season.
A little bit of not the start Matt might have been looking forward to his senior season, but I know he's a really good ball player. I know he has the tools to turn it around, and looking like he's
There he goes now.
Yeah.
Opposite fields,
a little
blooper,
blooper,
a line drive
over the second baseman's
head
for a single.
That'll help your numbers.
That's
Yes,
what
sir,
you
it
really
will.
want
And
to
that's
see right there.
exactly what we were talking about. He just has all the tools you need to be
A
a
ball
really
player.
good baseball.
Ball player,
When
honestly.
you are not hitting your best, letting the ball travel going opposite field, really helpful for those feelings. Trying to pull the ball, really tough to get out of a slump there. So great piece of hitting by the third baseman, Matt Mulhall. And up to bat, we have Owen Nutter. I am going to call him Eli Nutter at least once today. That is his older brother who has graduated. But Owen Nutter starts with a 1-0 count with the ball outside.
Graduating. Speaking of graduating, these seniors here are graduating soon. It's sad to see, all of us going away. As this pitcher tries to pick off Matt Mulhall once again at first.
He's now checked on Mulhall twice. Gotten back safely both times. With the left-hander up there, those pickoffs are going to come often. Strike on the inside part of the strike zone to Nutter for a 1-1 count. Nutter batting .233 on the season with 11 walks. Gets on base.
A third time. Matt Mulhall trying to get picked off.
Looking like the Kentucky U of L game from Tuesday night.
Off-speed pitch that just misses outside. We have a 2-1 count to Owen Nutter, the right fielder. Fouled off behind the first base dugout. Looks like a little brother will have to go get that foul ball. We have a 2-2 count here to Nutter. Looking to advance this runner on first. We'll get a 4th pickoff move to try to hold Mulhall closer to that first base bag.
Looks a little bit scared of Matt Mulhall stealing right here after seeing Harrison Hook do that. Being a lefty, he's trying to pick him off early.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off behind home plate. Staying alive is Owen Nutter. This is where you really want to get that pitch count up. Take advantage, foul some balls off if you can. Great take by Nutter on an off-speed.
Great eye.
Off-speed in the dirt.
Great
It's
eye.
a BLT right there. So I would say a little BLT.
Definitely one where less practice hitters would have chased. Nutter was able to hold off and get this to a 3-2 count. This is a situation where Mulhall might be on the move. Strike three looking for Owen Nutter. On the inside corner, Geeds gets his 2nd strikeout of the day. And that brings up Bryson Baker, the senior class president, and your starting second baseman in the 8 hole. Baker batting .200 on the season, but did make sure to tell me that he did have a double yesterday. Want to make sure I mentioned that on the broadcast, that he is trending up with the batting average.
Yeah, trending in the right direction.
Very excited to see how he does tonight.
Calling it little lefty on righty.
Ground ball of third baseman. He'll try to turn two.
And he gets down.
Throw it to second baseman.
Matt Holt, he goes home. Oh.
Collins, the third baseman with the second error of the game. So that puts a runner on first and third. Baker on first and Mulhall on third with just 1 out, bringing up the 9-hole hitter Trey Benoit. Trey Benoit,
Benoit,
batting
batting
206 on the
206 on the
season,
season, does have
7
7
RBIs
RBIs and has an opportunity to pick up some more here.
A hit will bring in
A hit will
one.
bring in one.
A sac fly would also bring in one, but he could bring home 2 with an extra base hit here. Surprise, surprise, we will see a pickoff move before we see a pitch. Do you think we'll see a first and third steal play here? Ball outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Bryson's gonna be on the move here in a second. Looking to see what CEC does if they throw it down or have a little play drawn up.
With the lefty, Benoit at the plate, puts the catcher in a difficult situation. Trying to throw out that steal a second. So he might be able to get a free bag here to take it.
Let's go here, Trey.
Keeds from
the
stretch. And a delayed
steal. They did have a play on.
Bryson Baker
did not take off full speed. He was trying to tempt the throw by the catcher.
By the catcher
Callahan,
but did not work.
But that does put a runner on
second and third with just 1 out. Benoit
fouls
one off, and we'll have a 1-2.
And this is exactly what you want to see from here, from second on third. You know, Trey Benoit up to plate, big guy. You know, had a couple home runs this year actually on this field itself, and exactly what you want to see in this predicament.
1-2 count. Benoit trying to get bat on ball, try to score 2 runners. The pitch outside, 2-2 count.
It's a good take there by Trey. Just what he needs to do, just shorten up the swing, like I was talking about Landon earlier, and then he hit a double in the gap. Shorten up the swing, put the ball in play, should score a run.
Corners are in for the Cougars. Benoit chases an off-speed pitch down in the dirt for a strikeout. That is 2 outs.
Speaking of shortening up the stick, you know, Kentucky this year, speaking of Kentucky basketball, you guys are really shortening up your recruiting process, I would say.
Up to bat, Harrison Hook, the leadoff hitter. We turn over the lineup card to get to the starting shortstop, looking to pick up a couple RBIs here. Get a ball 1 with an off-speed outside. Hook batting .378. Last inning reached via error by the third baseman. Strike.
Now here's a guy you just want to see get on base, honestly, because when he gets on base, it's gonna be a huge play. That's all I'm gonna say after that.
Absolutely.
15 stolen bases on the season. He is a danger if he gets on first.
Absolutely. I've talked to him earlier this year, and he's telling me that he wants to go for the record this year. I don't know what it is this year in DeSales baseball, but
gotta be close.
He's edging that point.
1-2 count to Harrison Hook. Swings through, and Geeds is able to get out of the inning unscathed with 2 strikeouts to Benoit and Hook. We will move on to the top of the third. Colts with a 2-0 lead. We'll be right back. Welcome back to WDHS Live here at DeSales High School. As we enter the top of the third, DeSales hold a 2-0 lead. Landon Pund has hit a batter, but has otherwise not allowed a hit. From the windup, inside fastball. We'll start off with a 1-0 count to the 9-hole hitter for the Cougars, Potter.
Shout out Reese Potter. I don't know
This
if
is
they're
Jack
related.
Potter, the right fielder. He will send one to right field. And Nutter not able to get there. Potter advances to second on a ball down the right field line. Double to start off the third inning. That is how you want to start if you are a Cougar fan.
Looks like is that the 9-hole?
That was the 9-hole hitter, Jack Potter.
Looks like Owen might have been playing a little bit in on him. I think that's why he got burnt, because that didn't look too deep.
That was an opposite field hit down the line. Not one you'd necessarily expect from a 9-hole hitter traditionally, but that brings leadoff hitter Hicks to the plate.
Something about Landon and his pitching motion is always I like what he does. Like, he has a long, lifts his leg up pretty high, and it can kind of throw some hitters off. I don't really know. He didn't really do it there, but he sometimes does this little leg motion. It's kind of hard to explain, but really just feel like it throws off the hitters.
Definitely see that.
We either have a 1-1 count or a 2-0 count. Squares to bunt does Hicks. Petit with the throwdown. Just in time. Potter gets back to second. Again, missed the first pitch, so we either have a 1-2 count or a 2-1 count to the batter Hicks, who has squared to bunt twice. Let's see if he does it again. And a pickoff move. Definitely not trying to get him out there. Pun throws to.
Look like he was trying to scare him a little bit, trying to put him back on base.
Trying to make sure he doesn't get too big of a lead here, especially with the lead off up.
Pitch inside.
Maybe could have stolen there, but Tristan, hey, he's the guy. So they definitely put him on the scouting report. I understand why they didn't steal on him.
2-2 count. Comes set. And the pitch. Strike 3 looking. On the outside corner, Pun paints a fastball. To get out number one on the inning. You give up a leadoff double. That's one way to get back ahead of things.
This guy Pun's inventory is very, very extraordinary.
Yeah, I just love Landon. Just the way he battles back every single time. He might give up a hit or give up a leadoff double or something like what happened, but he just battles.
Yeah.
Battles all game long, and that's what he's done his whole baseball career. So just battle.
Truly, really talk about you want to see out of a ball player. A short mind, on to the next play. And that's what he really goes out there and do every time.
Strike 1 to Elliot Callahan, the catcher, batting in the 2 spot for the Cougars. 0-1 count.
I would say these guys definitely have a lot of lefty hitters. Y'all would say, huh? What you guys think?
Yeah, I've counted at least 4, might be more. Callahan swings through strike 2 and off speed down the dirt.
Maybe Mark Pope is the coach of CEC with all those lefties.
I really hope not. Really hope not.
Punt with an 0-2 count. Plenty of options here with a runner on second and 1 out. Fastball outside. Go to a 1-2 count.
Landon really just getting ahead and putting these hitters in uncomfortable spots. I never liked hitting 0-2, 1-2. It's pretty bad, and Landon just likes to jump on these guys and get ahead.
Pun steps off. Bring the runner back.
What you like to see out of pitchers. You know what I mean? Just get ahead of the account and get them where you want them.
Absolutely. And this is where you go and take. You have a lot of opportunities to take right here.
Outside, ball 2. We'll have a 2-2 count. Runner still on second. Potter with the leadoff double to start the third. Pun looks back and delivers. Pitch outside, gets away from the catcher.
Wow.
Petit lost the handle of that pitch, was able to get it back and deliver it to third base. But
Mulhall tried to scoop.
Mulhall was unable to bring in the throw, which advances
Very hard.
Potter to third base.
Very hard catch to take right there. I would say this dugout that we have, honestly, hey, it's very exciting to watch. Very exciting to hear all the way from this 50 feet stands back here.
Strike 3. Pun is able to pick up 2 strikeouts. After giving up the leadoff double, you have a runner on third with 2 outs, bringing up the 3-hole hitter, Pike.
Landon definitely settled in after that leadoff double. Especially that was the top of the lineup, that was coming up. But he settled into this inning. Hopefully he can get out of it unscathed again.
Definitely agree. Looking very comfortable, looking right down the middle. He's changing it up every now and then, depending on who's up to bat, and it's very great to see.
Off speed on the inside corner for strike 1 to the starting center fielder for the Cougars, and he delivers the 0-1. A bouncer to the shortstop, hook charges and gets it across the field to Thompson for out
Great
number
play.
3.
Great hit, but it's also a great play to come up to Harrison, shortstop, to come up and make that play.
So both
come across.
In the last 2 half innings get out of some tricky situations, and both end the innings scoreless. So we will head to the bottom of the 3rd. Colts hang on to a 2-0 lead. We are back here at DeSales High School. Colts hold on to a 2-0 lead entering the bottom of the 3rd as Jackson Wallace will start us off. As we broadcast here, there are 2 other sporting events that are either in action or about to be in action. The volleyball team takes on Iroquois tonight. Have you all been out to a volleyball game this year?
Yes, sir. I have, me personally. It's very exciting to see. These guys are definitely one of the top programs in the state, I would say.
Absolutely. They are consistently top 3 or 4 in the state in boys volleyball. Seeing some of those guys, the way they jump, how physical that game is not what I expected when I went to a volleyball game earlier this season. Very fun sport. Hope they're taking care of business over there at Iroquois.
Shout out Jaden O'Neill, big bass fisherman. I think regionals, yeah.
Happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're on their way there right now.
The rest of the bass fishing team, good luck to you all.
Wallace fouls off
Yes.
the first pitch of the inning. Right over to Coach
Mulhall,
Who makes a play?
fields it.
Barehanded.
Throws
it back to the
Throws
pitcher.
it back to the pitcher.
We do have.
I actually have an interesting story about Coach Mulhall back from sophomore year summer. Actually, may or may not have gotten ejected from a game, for some. Honestly, it happens to the best of us, but honestly, didn't even do that much. Just umpire wasn't having the best day, I guess, and might have got tossed. Pretty funny story that I like to look back on.
Wallace takes the 1-1 pitch in for a strike. It'll be a 1-2 count to the 2-hole hitter.
Jackson Wallace batting
216 on the season, but with 8 walks, 2 hit by pitches. Swings through, strike 3. We'll have 1 out. That brings up the 3-hole hitter, Landon Pund, who reached via triple and got an RBI in his last at-bat in the first inning.
You know, speaking of that volleyball, we do have volleyball senior night next Wednesday here at DeSales. Our first year actually having a volleyball gym.
The recent renovations to Dodge Gymnasium, ball hit to the shortstop. Landon's going to try to run it out, but the shortstop, Bevan, able to make a play to get out number 2 in the 3rd inning. Bring up
A little simple. He tried to push it through the gap. I saw the vision. Looked good. Shortstop did make a good play right there, I would say. Pun was moving.
As you're talking about Dodge Gymnasium with the recent renovations, able to host the first home season for the Colts in volleyball ever, and they're taking full advantage, winning a lot of games there in Dodge Gymnasium.
And if I'm not mistaken, I am pretty sure they are undefeated at home, I would say.
Ball inside to Thompson.
Luke, little 2-0 count here. Hopefully, even with 2 outs, hopefully he can hunt a fastball here and drive one into the gap.
As we mentioned earlier, Thompson did have his first home run of the season. Obviously, this is going to be a bouncing ball to Bevan, a shortstop, long throw. Oh my goodness.
Save.
Drops the ball. Here's what happened, folks. Shortstop Bevan made an amazing play to his backhand. Picking it and throwing it across the diamond to first. But first baseman McCall thought he had the ball in his glove, but it trickled out, allowing Thompson to reface via error. That'll be the 3rd error on the Cougars today.
And that's just a great play by the kid, not to worry about what's happening outside of the sources, but running the bases out. He's been really working on that his whole career.
Absolutely.
I think the umpires might be meeting to talk over.
Yeah, a little meeting.
The umpires going to be talking about this. I think what they're going to argue is that possibly McCall
the possession
dropped the ball on the transition. If you drop the ball when you're trying to exchange the ball to your throwing hand, it does not count as a drop. If you're trying to take the ball out of your glove,
well, yeah, but I'm saying.
And they do rule them safe.
What would he be exchanging?
You know, I don't know, but the umpires decided to maintain that Thompson gets first base. So that will remain an E3 on McCall. Geeves checks on Thompson.
Quick little throw over there. Might have been out of a little bit of anger.
Oh, T with a sharp ground ball right down the left field line. Just foul.
I don't know, fellas. Look a little fair to me, right over the bag.
I'd love to agree with you, but with this turf field, the pellets do show you exactly where the ball bounces. That was absolutely foul there at Kingston.
Yeah. Pitcher does put it in the dirt afterwards, though.
He swings through strike 2 on a ball in the dirt. 0-2 count. Opportunity to pick up some runs, but with 2 outs, going to take possibly an extra base hit here. Petit watches strike 3 right on the outside corner, and that will end the 3rd inning. Still no more runs after that first inning. Colts hang on to that 2-0 lead. We'll be right back. Welcome back to DeSales High School. Leading off the top of the fourth, Collins. That is Caleb Collins, the starting third baseman for the Cougars. Pun delivers, but a ball outside. Start off with a 1-0 count. Pun, when he gets ahead, has been very efficient getting out, but when he gets behind, it's taken a few pitches to pick up the outs. However, his day has been quite something. Try not to jinx it here, but he's allowed just two base runners, one on a hit and one on hit by pitch. A short hop, ground ball to Harrison Hook.
And there Harrison again.
At shortstop. Retires Collins to first base. That was a beautiful little play.
Beautiful play.
Off the quick turf. Typically on a dirt field, you would want to see Hook square that up, but on this quick turf, he was able to pick that up as a short hop cleanly and get it across the field.
Quicker Rooney. Quicker Rooney. Make it quick. Luke being very flexible at where he is.
Wattenberger, who reached via hit by pitch in inning number two. Comes
Woo!
was that strike?
Looked like a fastball down the middle.
Strike one to Wattenberger. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the middle.
And covers. Right back. Wow.
Hook.
Wow.
Hook responsible for the first two outs of this inning.
Wow.
One where he's ranging to the middle of the field, right by second base, and throws out the runner.
These guys look very comfortable out here. And Pun himself is putting on a clinic, I would say. Don't want to jinx anything.
Hook already with four putouts in just 3 2/3 innings. Pitcher Geeds is up. Pun misses with ball one. Very impressed by Hook's ability to field the ball cleanly so far this game.
He's got a very quick pop fly right there. It looks like it's coming to my car. And clears off.
You know, even on the move, Harrison's still like excellent fielder, really good glove,
Very calm.
really good base runner, just all around good baseball player.
Definitely doesn't have the strongest arm for shortstop, but he makes up for it with a quick release, able to get the ball out of his glove.
Very, very quick.
And accurately. You see the value in that with CEC having 3 overthrows, giving extra bases to the Colts. Having a surefire shortstop, definitely of value. Ball outside there from Pund. We'll have a 2-2 count with 2 outs to Geeds. Slider inside.
I don't know. Looks like a swing right there.
Definitely was inside, and
Bryson Baker tried to convince the ump there that
Geeds went, but he definitely held back.
Yeah, looked like you could tell he held back from here. Hopefully Landon can
3-2.
get him here.
Fastball low. And so Geeds will reach with a walk. That's just the third base runner that Pund has allowed. Not allowing any to score so far. That brings up first baseman McCall. Sam McCall. Pun delivers his first pitch to McCall outside and high. He's been missing outside and high to lefties a lot so far today. Might be a little bit tentative to go inside and put people on with a hit by pitch. He goes inside there. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Oh my. Wow.
What a play by Harrison Hook.
Harrison Hook.
Right at his feet.
See you, Hook.
That's 3.
He tried to step up and made a really difficult catch. Instead, he takes a step back, short hops it
All
off
3 outs.
off the turf and gets it to Bryson Baker for the 6-4 put out.
All
All
3
outs
just
by
out.
Harrison Hook there. What a beautiful.
I mean, I'm just loving what I'm seeing from Hook right now.
Hey, he's he's excited to be out here, and I love to see it.
We will go to break and we'll come back for the bottom of the fourth. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Matt Mulhall will step into the batter's box with a 2-0 lead. Geeds remains on the mound after a rough first inning, has really settled in here, going 2 scoreless. And we'll try to continue that streak here in the fourth. Misses with an off speed, low and inside, to start off this fourth inning with a 1-0 count. Matt Mulhall launches the pitch, swings, fly ball. Looks like it's going out of play behind home plate. 1-1 count to the 6-hole hitter and third baseman, Matt Mulhall.
I'd like to see Matt get his average up a little bit more. Here had a nice little opposite field single in the first inning. Oh,
To the third baseman, who makes a good throw.
Great play.
For out number one. That is 2 ground balls to third baseman by Matt Mulhall. Reached on an error in the second.
Saw the vision by him. Saw the vision. Definitely.
Oh, no, you're right. Apologies. Mulhall did reach with a single in the second inning. That brings up Owen Nutter.
Ball low.
Hitter and right fielder for the Colts. First pitch, he swings,
gets it through the gap. Very good. Gets on base. Very
6'5" gap in between that third baseman and shortstop. That is a beautiful.
Very closing. Very, very closing gap right there. But it does fit through very fast. It's very hard. I would say baseball is definitely one of the harder sports in the infield. And as a batter,
that's, again, one of those, I'm going to keep talking about it. If we're playing on a grass and dirt field, that shortstop, I think, is getting there. But on this turf, that ball seems like it speeds up when it hits the ground, and Nutter was able to squeeze it through.
Shortstop might be getting there, but I'd like to argue that Owen's probably going to beat that out.
That could be true.
An infield single. Be a tough throw for the shortstop.
Either way,
never know. Yeah.
Getting around on that ball.
Hopefully Bryson can catch a barrel here.
Bryson Baker, no one count fouling off. First pitch, will take a pitch on the outside, off speed, ending up in that batter's box. Seems like Geeds, when he goes off speed, is either hitting his spot exactly, fooling the Colts batters, or missing outside. Haven't seen him miss inside much today. Fastball up and away.
Great eye by the kid, Bryson Baker press.
Nice 2-1 count here. Nobody out in the inning with the runner on first. Good little spot here for the Colts.
Looking to see a pick.
Update the scoreboard. Just outside. Could have been called a strike right there on the edge, but Baker takes it, and we will move to a 3-1 count.
Look at this.
Good at bat here. That's a good take
pick
there.
off.
Baker swings and a fly ball.
It's high. Sun's out.
McCall, first baseman, for out number 2. Bringing up
The sun is out, fellas.
On that 3-1
Ladies and
count,
gentlemen.
with a runner on first and 1 out, especially with a pitcher that hasn't necessarily had the most accurate arm, not sure you want to be swinging at anything you'll pop up in the infield. Paul B. Cox.
Paul B. Cox Stadium is looking very beautiful under the sun that just came out from the clouds. And it's a great day to play baseball.
One of those moments where I'm glad to be up here in this press box, because we will not be in that sun as the
wow.
laces one to the right center gap all the way
and he gets through.
to the
He's going
fence.
third. He's going down. He's going to get down at third. And he's going. Wow.
Benoit with the RBI.
Hold on. He might be getting home here. Yeah. Hit the top of the dugout.
Yes, sir.
All right, review what just happened.
Wow.
That ball was laced.
Bow.
How I'm going to score this. We are going to get a triple by Trey Benoit, a laced line drive to the right center gap. Then that scores 1 run. On the throw in from the second baseman, it gets by third baseman Collins, and seemingly goes into the Colts dugout. Now, the umpires did meet to talk about it because it didn't go fully into the dugout, but it was judged that was just enough to advance Benoit to home. It's not quite an inside the park home run because it did involve an error, but Benoit rounds the bases on his hit, scoring 2. So a 2 RBI at bat for Trey Benoit. And we are back to the top of the lineup. Harrison Hook at the dish. Swings and sends it to Collins at third base. Throws it across the field to McCall for out number 3. 2 runs cross for DeSales. And we will go to the 5th inning with the Colts holding a 4-0 lead over the CEC Cougars. We'll be right back. Pund goes out for his 5th inning of work here at Paul B. Cox Stadium. We will have number 13, left fielder Benningfield at the plate.
You know, Landon's only giving up.
Foul ball right behind first base dugout.
It's only giving up 1 hit here through 5 innings or 4 innings pitched. Just over 50 pitches. Just really solid outing from Landon. Just, you know, hasn't put himself in many tough situations, but when he has put himself in a tough situation, just battled back.
Inside fastball there. Could have been called a strike. I thought it had enough run on it to catch the plate. But call the ball. We have a 1-1 count.
Just been dialed in all day.
Benningfield fouls one off once again to almost the exact same spot behind the first base dugout. Or third base dugout, my apologies.
Just getting ahead of a lot of hitters and just attacking and getting ahead. Just love to see it.
1-2 count to the left fielder Benningfield. Pun from the windup. Slow leg kick. Like a changeup outside. 2-2 count. Pund has been mostly relying on that slider and fastball combination, but looks like a changeup there. Changed things up a little bit. Might have crossed up Petit there, his catcher, on the 2-2 pitch. Don't know if that would have been called a strike, but definitely looked like they were not on the same page on what pitch was called right there. Hard to cross someone up without anybody on second. Must have just misseen the sign. We'll have a full count. Benningfield. Swings. Fouled right back to the net.
He's alive. He's alive.
We will do it again. With that 3-2 count.
He is very alive.
Pun battling here, trying to start off the 5th inning with an out instead of putting a runner on. Needs to put one in the zone here.
And right down the middle.
On the corner. Outside corner. Looked like a little bit.
Yes.
Took a little bit off that fastball.
Yes.
Strike 3. That is Pun's. 1, 2, 3. Fourth strikeout of the game so far. We will go to the
Love the way he just changes it up. He comes through.
Last time up, Jack Potter hit a scorching line drive to right field, opposite field, for the right-handed hitter. Starts off with a strike here. Looking.
Wow, Punt is definitely feeling it today.
Hopefully, Owen Nutter here remembers what happened to him last time, doesn't get burned this time. Ball inside, 1-1 count. How much do you take into consideration what a batter has done previously in a game when you're on defense?
I don't take that much in consideration, to be honest with you.
Swings through strike two.
Now, I would be prepared maybe on the right side of the field, but not necessarily just right field. But there has been times where I feel like a guy can get out to the same position like 3 or 4 times in a game, just unlucky maybe, but
Ball outside.
2-2. It's just baseball.
Yeah, it is just baseball, but I would say it's, I'm not that educated on baseball. It's very hard to, maybe get in the same spot of, the same exact time that you try.
What you do know is that Potter is capable of that opposite field hit. A lot of hitters are not able to get there. Swinging and a foul tip.
As he gets
Landon's just racking up these strikeouts.
A lot of Ks.
Through 4 2/3.
Like I don't really know, but just racking up a lot of strikeouts here tonight on a beautiful Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Ethan Hicks will take the plate and we'll look at strike one.
Wow, as he is coming hot. Punt is he's throwing on a clinic out here for his senior night. He is taking these ones down.
Outside corner.
Down 0-2 in this situation, I would say the hitter's gonna try to bust one loose. As he goes.
High. The hitter was not able. Hicks was not able to lay off, and that is a strikeout the side inning for Landon Punt. 3 up, 3 strikeouts swinging for the senior pitcher for DeSales. We will go to the bottom of the 5th here after this break. We are back here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Colts, Jackson Wallace. Struck out his last time at the plate. Takes ball 1. So far today, Wallace 0 for 1 at the plate. Started the first inning with a sac bunt to advance Harrison Hook.
Keeson, I actually don't know this. Who's your favorite NBA team? You got one?
Jackson Wallace hits it down in between first and second.
Wallace grounds out to second baseman. Hicks for out number one.
That is a great question, Brendan Martin. My favorite team? I wouldn't say I have a favorite NBA team. I kind of just follow LeBron because he's like the greatest player of all time. So
I like to hear.
anywhere he goes.
Definitely agree with that. Because we're in the thick of or not the thick of it, but round one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Starting to get to. We got some game threes tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see your picks here. So we got Knicks and Hawks. Who we
Ball two
taking?
outside.
Knicks and Hawks. It's 1-1. I'm gonna take the Knicks to come out. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, Kentucky guy right there, to come out and
Mikal Bridges.
Landon Pun.
come out and make a play.
Fouls off the 2-0.
I got the Knicks.
Go 2-1
All
count.
right, now we got Cleveland and the Raptors.
Raptors aren't looking very good. They're down 2-0. So I'm gonna say Cavaliers go up 3-0 early.
Ball outside.
Then last we got the Nightcap Nuggets and Wolves. Anthony Edwards.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta go with man.
We
right?
have to.
Man.
He is putting on a clinic, and he is hurt in one knee, actually.
3-1 count there. Pun thought it was a ball, but that was absolutely a strike right down the middle that he took for strike two. Full count.
No, we was just talking about LeBron.
and
He's actually making history. You know what I'm saying? Being so
Ground
old
ball
and
to the
being
shortstop. Gets by Bevan. And Landon Pun is aboard. That is error number 5 for the Cougars.
Now, I will say that ball was hit pretty solid.
very fast.
In their major leagues, those scorekeepers do like to be very kind to the defense. They don't write down many errors, even if errors do happen. I tend to be not so nice. I'm going to call an error an error.
You know, keep it baseball.
That definitely that was an error for sure. Just hard hit ball.
See, what the MLB wants is they want batting averages to go up.
Yeah, because then it's good for the ratings, and then But who really, at the end of the day, wants to sit down and watch a 9-inning baseball game?
Ground ball back to the pitcher. Interesting play there.
I mean, I can name a lot of things I'd rather do than sit down and watch a 9-inning baseball game. Like, I know not everybody's like that, but me personally.
Love that our color commentator. This is the sport of baseball. Commentating a baseball game.
No, I'm not dissing the sport of baseball. I'm just dissing
I'm definitely gonna sit here and agree with Brennan here.
Listeners, recount what just happened. Luke Thompson, back to the pitcher, threw it to Hicks over at second for out 2 of the inning. It seemed like Hicks had enough time to get the ball to first to roll a double play, but did not make the throw. So Thompson is aboard via fielder's choice. Foul ball to Tristan Petit, the catcher.
See, I definitely agree with Brennan Martin on this take that he had. I think it's definitely better to play baseball 9 innings or 7 innings to rather watch it.
Now, even for me, college baseball, I can get down, especially postseason play, 9 innings, especially Kentucky, but MLB, I don't know. It's just something.
Another foul ball.
Yeah.
Third base line. Looks like the tee is out in front of it.
Not seeing too much going on with all these great baseball players out here.
It's honestly, I feel like for me it's more of a professional thing. Got to enjoy everything college way more than professional, which that can be good and bad, because the highs are high, but the lows are pretty low. And especially as a Kentucky fan, man. Experiencing a lot of lows here lately.
Except we'd be experiencing lows this year with Nick Mangione's squad, but a disappointing start to SEC play. I think they've lost 5 consecutive SEC series.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is they've always won 1 out of 3, but could never win 2 out of 3.
Strikeout looking.
And it seems like they've lost. My bad. It seems like they've lost a lot of game 3s, like rubber matches on Sundays. Just can't win 2 out of 3. But I'm hoping they turn it around.
We will move to the top of the 6 after this. Welcome back to Paul B. Cox Stadium here at DeSales High School. The Colts take a 4-0 lead into the top of the sixth inning. Landon Pun still on the bump. Pitched a very good game so far. No runs allowed, just one hit. Last inning struck out the side. The last two innings, really only two people have gotten outs. Landon Pun striking out the side in the fifth. Harrison Hook with three putouts in the fourth. This is a grounder to Bryson Baker at second, which he handles quite nicely.
Great play by the senior Bryson Baker.
Callahan retired for round number one.
I think this is for sure Landon's second outing since coming back from his injury, but just loving what I'm seeing here. Low pitch count. I don't know if he's on a pitch restriction here, but going strong here, well into late in the game here. See, he's just dealing like he is finding the strike zone, just getting ahead of these hitters. Seems like every at bat here.
Terrell Hike with strike one swinging and strike two swinging as well. Pun got him with the heater on strike one and then an off speed on strike two. Hike is out there.
He is dicing him
now,
up.
But Kingston, what you thinking about the squad Todd Golden's putting down there in Gainesville?
Hey, this guy is putting on a big opportunity. The 2025 National Championship, it looked like it may be coming back in this 2027 season.
Hike with a single to left fielder Jackson Wallace.
A lot of our guys coming back, coming from the draft. And honestly, I'm excited to see how everything plays out. We're not big on the transfer portal, but our guys have been in the program for a while, and they're coming back to see how it feels to be a national champion once again.
See, I was really, really surprised, when Tommy Howe announced he was coming back. I would have for sure thought he would have went to the draft. I think that just kind of speaks of the culture, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And especially you have to include NIL, you know what I mean? That plays a big role, but Todd Golden's been able to return a lot, you know what I mean? And it's scary, because as a Kentucky fan, I hated playing against Condon and Howe. It could be very annoying at
Third
times.
baseman Caleb Collins up to bat, takes ball one high. Pun delivers. Pitch number two.
Also, you stole Mr. Aberdeen back.
We did, and I'm very excited for him to be back for his questionable senior season.
Yeah. Hopefully that gets approved because
I would love to see him back
a fifth-year Otega. You know what
I mean? Hits Collins.
Not sure if that's how that works.
Might be seeing a pitching change here in a minute.
Second hit by pitch that Pun does.
Should be
Aiden Ringler.
Aiden Ringler is up and warming up in the bullpen right now.
We'll have first and second one out in the top of the sixth. The tying run has moved to the on-deck circle. Wattenberger, who has gotten on base via hit by pitch earlier this game, comes to the plate. He hits one to third. Mulhall gets the leading runner out by stepping on the bag, but just the one. That's a situation where
you got to be very cautious.
Tried to turn two there with one out. Might have gotten out of the inning. But he takes the safe route and gets the lead runner. Leaving runners on first and second, but now 2 outs.
Hopefully Landon can get through the sixth. That would be a really strong outing for him. I think is his second outing since coming back from his injury, and you just love to see it.
Pitcher Geeds out of the plate. That looked like a very good pitch, but called low fastball for ball one. 1-0 count.
Speaking of college basketball in a sense, Brendan Martin, how are you looking in the Kentucky business? What would you say is a lot going on? I heard like a lot of rumors and stuff about, Kentucky having a bad recruiting experience.
Yeah, obviously, I don't really know. I am not a fan. I would say what's going on.
3-0 count.
What's going on right now? It's tough when it seems like a lot of the teams are getting and signing players.
3-0 count to Geeds.
And all you've signed is. You signed. I'm really excited
to Geeds to load the bases, bringing the tying run to the plate.
I'm really excited about Zoom Diallo and Alex Wilkins. Those are two very talented players. I'm also really excited that we got Cam, Malachi, Braden Hawthorne back, and I think Reese Potter might play a little bit of a role. I'm a huge Reese Potter fan, but
we will have a pitcher's mound visit by what looks like Coach Mulhall.
So not a pitching change quite yet. Might be giving Aiden Ringler a chance to warm up a little bit more. But we will have bases loaded, 2 outs, with first baseman Sam McCall coming to the plate. McCall 0 for 2 so far today with a fly out to left and a ground out to Harrison Hook at short. But a big opportunity for the Cougars here to get back in this one with just 4 outs remaining for their chances. What do you want to see Landon do here to approach this at bat here?
I would say just stick to what has been working all game. I feel like they haven't. They have 2 hits on the game, so I wouldn't be scared to throw him a fastball even here with bases loaded. And he's been dealing that fastball, so I say just make him beat you and try to get ahead early, and he's been pretty dominant if he can get a hitter into an 0-2, 1-2 count.
After a 4-pitch walk, this batter might be looking for a strike. So Pun needs to really get in the zone here. He delivers low for ball 1. So McCall, Sam McCall will start this at bat ahead of the count. Punt going from the windup runner on third. Delivers low yet again for a 2-0 count.
See, now this here is not the spot I wouldn't necessarily like to see DeSales to be in. Hopefully Landon.
One pitch away from getting out of this inning.
But at the same time, one pitch away from this game getting a lot closer.
Strike 1.
On a high inside pitch that clips the corner.
2-1 count, Pun delivers, and a grounder to shortstop Harrison Hook, who steps on second, getting the Colts out of the inning.
The Colts hang on to their 4-0 lead and go to the bottom of the 6th unscathed somehow, getting out of that bases loaded jam.
Yeah, these guys are making plays.
Probably going to be done after this inning, but excellent game here from Landon. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits.
I would say that's
probably at
perfect.
Least 6, 7 strikeouts.
We're going to do that joke here on this broadcast.
I will kick you off.
But we will be right back. Colts, 4-0. Welcome back to DeSales High School. Bottom of the 6th, Matt Mulhall, third at bat of the game. This is the 3rd time he has led off an inning. He has led off the 2nd, 4th, and now 6th inning. Opportunity for him to get on base yet again. He is 1 for 2 on the day. A liner right back at the pitcher gets by him into center field. Hike collects it, but Mulhall is on base with a leadoff single.
That was a rocket there by
very
Mulhall.
dark.
That's one of those where you're thinking
very scared.
Very next time a Colt swings the bat. That almost nicked him. Owen Nutter to the plate with a runner on first, no outs. Ball low.
You know, I'm not that big on baseball, I would say, but can you guys give me the scenario where like game on the line that you would love to just be in a baseball game that you guys would
I'm
think?
not going to lie. I was not a very clutch hitter in my day. When I was in a big situation, the heart rate definitely went up. You want to see that heart rate go down in those situations. I have had a few good hits in those late inning spots, but definitely none that come right to my mind. Strike one, I believe, to Owen Nutter.
You know,
The umpire motioned like it was a strike three looking, but I believe that was just the first strike.
You know,
My count, it is 3-1 count. Could be a 3-2 count. Where we're not exactly keeping perfect score up here in the box.
yeah. I always, like to. I don't.
Foul ball.
Not that I can recall I've ever had a walk off in my career, but a walk off home run would be really, really cool. I can remember some that I've been there to experience. I was actually there when Mitchell Daly hit the walk off to beat NC State in Game 1 of the College World Series, standing pretty close to where he hit it. He hit it into the left field bullpen. I was right on the left field foul pole pretty much. That was an awesome experience. But I mean, I would just say hitting a walk off in a tight, maybe like a heated game too. You know what I mean?
Nutter takes a ball, and I definitely have the count wrong because that would have been ball 4 by my count, but it looks like it is not. So your guess is as good as mine on what the count is. Nutter swings with the fly ball into shallow right field. That's dangerous. Foul ball, just foul. It was in that no man's land where it didn't look like anybody could get to it. Cougars lucky that found foul ground.
So, fellas, on the broadcast, would you guys rather have a game on the line pitcher strikeout, or would you have a game on the line walk-off hit for the game?
I think a walk-off hit is much more memorable because naturally you have to end every game with an out, but it's not often where you end a game with a hit. So I think just for the memories of it, that walk-off hit would be something to desire as Nutter gets on with a full count walk. So we will have first and second. Mulhall advances to second with Bryson Baker, the second baseman and class president, up at the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the game, but did reach base on a fielding error by third baseman Collins. Baker squares to bunt, but pulls back with an inside pitch. We will start this at bat 1-0. With no outs and a runner on first and second, Baker not necessarily known for getting on base. Maybe squaring to bunt might be exactly what this team needs in this moment. Get some insurance runs.
Absolutely. Very unselfish guy.
Baker calls time. Steps back in the box.
Hopefully, love to see Bryson get going here.
Third baseman is playing 15 feet in front of third base. Definitely anticipating a bunt here, but could be dangerous if Baker decides to get ahead and swing the bat here.
No, Bryson, just good, really good fielder here. Just love to see him come up here. Come on here, Bryson.
Squares to bunt. Pulls back. But Mulhall and Nutter advance anyway. What a play by the Colts.
Very shocking to see that the catcher there didn't throw it.
When Baker squared to bunt there, the third baseman charged, but no one covered third base in his place. So Mulhall was able to take third all on his own. And Bryson Baker puts down the safety squeeze.
Very unselfish play.
Excellent bunt there from Bryson Baker.
Single with an RBI for Bryson Baker. Typically with that suicide squeeze or that safety squeeze, you're expecting it out at first, but Bryson was able to leg it out and get to first without a throw. So great at bat there by the second baseman. We will bring up Trey Benoit, who got on with a triple last at bat. Two runners on. He has a chance to add to his two RBIs on the game.
This guy is keep going up and up, and I love to see how he plays this possession right here.
Geeds throws back to first to hold Baker close, expecting a some sort of base running play with runners on first and third. Benoit hits the ball right past the second baseman into right field, scoring Owen Nutter and advancing Baker to second.
Trey is making a very great case for coming up as one of the best hitters on the team and in the state as a whole. It's very exciting to see him out here.
3 RBIs for the 9-hole hitter Trey Benoit. Good to see him get things going with 2 hits on the game. That brings up the top of the order, Harrison Hook, with an opportunity to pick up some RBIs here with runners on first and second and nobody out. He swings and puts the ball into left field. They hold Baker at third, which will give us bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
First pitch swinging. Takes the ball and puts it right in front of left fielder Benningfield. So we have bases loaded with Jackson Wallace up. Wallace today 0 for 2 with a sac bunt in the first. What do you want to see here from the 2-hole hitter Jackson Wallace?
I would say bases loaded. Is there?
There's no outs.
No outs.
Oh, yard.
Strike one.
I would say just attack his pitch. Try to get into a hitter's count here, and put something out into the outfield. Even deep fly ball will get a good job done here.
Definitely don't anything on the ground here.
Yeah, especially up the middle, or go home if it's hit to the corners. So I'll say something. Maybe in the air, try to push it deep, which that's probably not a recipe for success if you're trying to do that as a hitter. But I would say just try to get into a good count and attack a fastball.
Fastball outside. Geed there hit his spot on the outside corner, but the catch was set up outside the strike zone. So that'll be a 1-2 count to Jackson Wallace with the bases loaded and nobody out. Geed deals. It's like a foul ball, barely making contact there to stay alive.
He just needs to stay alive.
Keep
battling.
He's trying to pick up some outs. No one in the Cougar bullpen right now as Geeds works his 6th inning. Ball in the dirt for ball 2. We'll have a 2-2 count to Jackson Wallace, again with the bases loaded. If you're the defense here, you're down 6-0. One more run doesn't really change the game that much. You want to definitely try to turn 2 here on a ground ball. Ball swings and strikes out an off-speed pitch on the outside corner. So that is the first out here of the bottom of the 6th. But the bases are still loaded for the Colts' best hitter, Landon Pund, coming to the plate. His pitching day might be done. We anticipate Aiden Ringler to come into the game at the top of the 7th. But Pund's still
excited to see what Landon's going to do here. They're going to have to at least give him something in the strike zone here with bases loaded.
Off-speed strike
see maybe
one.
A little
Off-speed that Pund puts on the ground. We have an error at second base. Shortstop Bevan flips to Hicks, but Hicks bobbles it, allowing Hook to reach second safely, and they did not have time to catch Pund on his run to first. So he will reach with a fielder's choice, and Hook advances to second on an error by second baseman Hicks. And that scores a runner, Bryson Baker, as the Colts extend their lead to 7-0.
I think Landon has hit 3 straight ground balls. Wait, was that Landon at the plate? Yeah, I think he's hit 3 ground balls in a row to shortstop after his first at bat scorched double. So that's
reached base 3 times. One hit on the day. Has reached by fielder's choice and an error to go along with that triple. Cleanup hitter Luke Thompson at the plate. Luke Thompson coming into the game, batting a solid .429 with just with 3 extra base hits. Apologies. An extra base hit here would score 3 to advance the lead to 10-0.
You guys are really settling in and really showing how they're up for the case for the best hitters in the state as a team. You know, DeSales has always been known for hitters, and it's really showing out here now.
A little bit of optical illusion there. I thought that was a line drive right to the left center gap. Turns out to be a foul ball into the net.
Definitely sitting up here with. Never mind.
Thompson at the plate. I have not been keeping track of the count here, so your guess is as good as mine. Takes the ball down low. Interesting to follow baseball when you don't know the count, because any result could happen. Thompson squares. Ball high, and that was ball 4. An RBI.
Walking in a run with the bases loaded. That was the story of the game on Tuesday night between Kentucky and U of L. Very, very long baseball game. I think I was there actually, and I had to left early after Louisville went up 11-8 in about the bottom of the 7th, because I think the first 3 innings took about 2 hours, and then there was about 10 pitching changes. But Kentucky walked in with the bases loaded. It seemed like 30 different times, and it looks like actually CEC's pitcher night is coming to an end here.
Yeah, Geed's night's coming in as James Benningfield, the left fielder, comes in to pitch.
Rush out of left field too.
So Geed's in his night, allowing 8 runs on 8 hits. Did not have a lot of help from his defense. 6 errors, so I'm going to have to go back and see how many of those runs were earned. But interesting tidbit about Luke Thompson tonight. He is 0 for 4, I believe. 0 for 3 with a walk. He has not put a ball in play. He has 2 RBIs. Had an RBI strikeout in the first, if you remember, and an RBI walk here in the bottom of the 6th. The score, 8-0. We will be right back as Benningfield warms up on the mound. Welcome back. We are still in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out, bases loaded, as James Benningfield steps to the mound with Tristan Petit, the 9th batter of the inning for the Colts. He sends one in the air into foul territory. Will they have room? Yes, he will. The pitcher, Josh Geeds, who just came out of the game, gets the out at first. So a pop fly to foul ground to the first baseman picks up the 2nd out for the Colts. Matt Mulhall, who has already batted this inning, will be the 10th batter to see the plate for the Colts in the 6th. Reached base on a single earlier this inning. With the bases loaded now, looks to pick up some RBIs with 2 outs. 0-2 count to Mulhall. Matt Mulhall has reached twice on 2 singles. Hit by a pitch here. He is 2 for 3 and now has gotten on base for a 3rd time, this with an RBI hit by pitch.
Tell me about your guys' favorite MLB team.
Oh, I can talk all day about the Cincinnati Reds. They are in first place of the NL Central right now. I know enough about the Cincinnati Reds to not expect that to stay the case for the rest of the season, but I will enjoy it while it is the case. Now, next to me is our producer for the game, Will Mumford, who just whispered "Go Cardinals" into my ear. So he will not be invited back to the press box.
Big Cardinals fan over here too.
I'm surrounded by the bottom of the NL Central from last season.
Now, don't know if I can name. I used to actually during COVID used to watch some games. Even though I said earlier about my thoughts on the MLB, but
Another at the plate with what I believe is a 1-1 count.
I don't know if I could name a player. Is Arenado? We still got Arenado. Jordan Walker, yeah. And then we got Ivan Herrera, the shortstop. Yeah, I could definitely name some. Never mind, but
ground ball, shortstop Bevan. He'll go across the diamond to first and gets the third out on a 6-3 putout.
Now I will say this:
not before 5 runs are put up on the board by the Colts. It is 9-0 going into the top of the 7th.
The short
close this one out.
The shortstop doesn't. I mean, we're sitting.
Welcome back to WDHS Live. We are here in the top of the 7th with the Colts having a 9-0 lead. Aiden Ringler comes out of the bullpen to take the mound for the Colts. Aiden Ringler on the season, this is his 7th appearance. He has pitched 11 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 earned runs, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts for a 4.80 ERA. Ringler, a junior, looks to potentially move up to a starting role next season. But as of right now, he is one of the team's top bullpen arms, looking to get out of this one unscathed.
Yeah, I'd like to call Aiden Ringler their AR action, AR6, I think. I think that. Yeah, wait, hold on. What's his number?
18.
All right, no, it is AR6. I feel like there's a number behind it. I'm pretty sure it's 6, but that's the nickname at least the boys got for him. He's actually in my Colt class. Give him some props.
What house is that?
Spagnoli, baby. Best. Kingston's in Spagnoli as well.
Spagnoli finish the House Cup this
school year? It's not really about how it is now, but what it is for the future.
We're building for the future. You know what I mean?
Ringler's first
if you're present in the if you're too focused in the moment, then
your future will be good.
It's kind
of like prayer.
To my understanding, the house that I coach, the Prayer Spartans, took home their school-leading 6th title this school year. So 6 titles, second in 3 years. 2-2 count to left fielder Benningfield, or I guess pitcher Benningfield now as he moved to the mound last inning.
But I'm really excited, Spagnoli, we're building for the future, man. That's all I gotta say. It's coming. It's coming.
Trust the process. That's all it is.
And an
off-speed pitch
on the
on the inside
Ringler
corner for Ringler.
Gets the
Gets the strikeout.
First out
in the seventh inning.
I can remember
being on the faculty team for Dibble playing
Spagnoli.
That game,
to
to my
memory, did not
go
go
too well for
the
the Running Rebels.
No, I mean we had some players out that game.
Always the case.
Potter
up to bat, trying to keep
the
Cougars game alive,
but he goes to third base
with a grounder,
and
Mulhall
goes across the diamond for out number 2, 5-3 putout.
Had some players out that game, and it would have also been a different story if big Kingston Merritt would have been eligible to play.
One of y'all want to go interview the coach?
Yeah.
So bring your iPad down right now. Like, that's good. So, Hicks comes to the plate, leadoff hitter for the Cougars. The last chance. Just take it with you. Keep it on. Strike one to Hicks.
Are we going to interview him on the call? Okay.
Second pitch of the at-bat. Off speed inside, 1-1 count. Ringler, very effective in his short outing so far. 2 batters up, 2 batters down, looking to have a perfect frame to finish this game out here in the top of the 7th. 1-1 count to Hicks. Fastball outside. Ringler with a little bit of movement on that fastball. Might be able to catch that outside corner if he tries that spot again. Off speed, beautiful off speed that went right down the middle, but still fooled Hicks. Hicks got a bat on it, but fouled it off to the screen. That combination of a left to right movement, that arm side run on a fastball, and a slow slider or curveball, able to fool some batters, get their timing off. Ringler comes set, pitching out of the stretch. Deals, ball low, and we will have a full count here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Here in KHSAA baseball, we play 7 innings, so this is the final inning if the Colts are able to get their 3rd out here. Ringler deals. Off speed, inside. The Colts wanted it. The Colts wanted it bad. You saw Benoit and Baker and Mulhall jumping up and down trying to will a strike there. But that, I will give the umpire this. That was inside. I can tell from 500 feet away. Callahan comes to the plate. Lefty. Catcher. Ringler deals. Low and inside for ball 1. You definitely don't anticipate the Cougars scoring 9 runs here, but you don't want to give them any hope. You want to end this inning as quickly as possible and use as few pitches and as few pitchers as possible to get ready for their next game. Callahan fouls one off his foot. 1-1 count. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the 7th. Ringler gets his pitch. Comes set. Deals. Curveball or slider, off-speed something into the strike zone for strike 2. With a 9-run lead, Ringler's not checking on first at all. They could take second if they wanted. Just trying to get the batter out here. 1-2 count. Slider in for a strike. That is strike 3 for Aiden Ringler. And that is the ball game. This one belongs to the Colts. DeSales wins this one 9-0. We will be back with an interview with Coach Riley and your player of the game. Welcome back. Shortly, we will be having a interview with Coach Riley and the player of the game as decided by Kingston and Brennan. I want to talk about the game while we wait on them to get ready. Landon Pund is my player of the game. He pitched 6 shutout innings, allowing just 2 hits. Beautiful performance from the Colts ace in just his second start of the season. Just an amazing performance. You would love to see a guy coming off injury pitch that deep into the game, especially that well. Hitting-wise, we had Owen Nutter scoring 2 runs off of 1 hit. Pund with a triple. Thompson getting 2 RBIs on no hits. Impressive outing. Mulhall with 2 singles. Nutter getting on base twice. Baker, RBI single. Benoit with a triple and a single with 3 RBIs. I think if we're choosing an offensive MVP, it might be Trey Benoit, the 9-hole hitter. Good to see him get his bat going. We continue to wait for the color commentators, the seniors Brennan Martin and Kingston Merritt, to find their way to Coach Brian Riley as the Colts move their record to 8-8 and the CEC Cougars drop their record to 13-7. DeSales is now on a 3-game winning streak after beating Doss 15-0, Manual 15-5, and now CEC 9-0. So that means in their last 3 games, they have scored a total of 39 runs. That is something you want to see after the 3 previous games, only scoring a combined 7 runs. So great response here this season with an offensive output as they enter the second half and get close to regionals, or district and then regionals. Potentially, our technology might be failing us. They may be doing an interview that I am just unable to hear. Yep, I can see them doing the interview right now. Unmute them. If you're not hearing anything, it's because they are not working. They are muted. That is the problem. They are doing this interview while muted on our sharing, on our audio sharing. So that's going to be a fun little surprise for them when they get back up here. So if you see Brennan and Kingston anytime later, make sure to remind them to unmute themselves when they want to do a player or coach interview. So if that's the case, we will close things up. The Colts win their 3rd consecutive game on senior night. A big game for the DeSales seniors as they continue a solid season and look to win the district for another season. Thank you all for listening. This has been